The Governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is the head of government of the U.S. state, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and Commander-in-Chief of the Commonwealth's military forces. The Governor has a duty to enforce state laws, and the power to approve or veto bills passed by the Pennsylvania legislature and to convene the legislature. The Governor may grant pardons except in cases of impeachment, but only when recommended by the Board of Pardons. There have been 7 presidents and 47 governors of Pennsylvania, with 2 governors serving non-consecutive terms, totaling 55 terms in both offices. The longest term was that of the first governor, Thomas Mifflin, who served 3 full terms as governor in addition to 2 years as president of the Continental Congress. The shortest term belonged to John Bell, who served only 19 days as acting governor after his predecessor, Edward Martin, resigned. The current governor is Tom Wolf, whose term began on January 20, 2015. Pennsylvania was one of the original 13 colonies, and was admitted as a state on December 12, 1787. Prior to declaring its independence, Pennsylvania was a colony of the Kingdom of Great Britain. See the list of colonial governors for the pre-statehood period. The first Pennsylvania Constitution in 1776 created the Supreme Executive Council as the state's executive branch, with the President of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania as its head. The President was chosen annually by the Council, though with no specific term dates. The original 1776 Constitution created the position of Vice President, though no provision was made if the office of President became vacant, which occurred 4 times later. Contemporary sources continue to label the chief executive in such times as the Vice President, without any notion of succeeding to the presidency. One acting president, George Bryan, was subsequently recognized later as a full-fledged governor, due to his acting as president for over 6 months. The 1790 Constitution abolished the council and replaced the president with a governor, and established a 3-year term for governor commencing on the 3rd Tuesday of the December following the election, with governors not allowed to serve more than 9 out of any 12 years. The 1838 Constitution moved the start of the term to the 3rd Tuesday of the January following the election, and allowed governors to only serve 6 out of any 9 years. The 1874 Constitution lengthened the term to 4 years, and prohibited governors from succeeding themselves. The current Constitution of 1968 changed this to allow governors to serve 2 consecutive terms, with no lifetime limit. Under the earlier 1968 Constitution, Milton Schaap was the first governor to serve 2 terms, and Tom Cobbett was the first incumbent governor to lose a re-election bid. If the office of governor becomes vacant through death, resignation, or conviction on impeachment, the lieutenant governor becomes governor for the remainder of the term. If the office is only temporarily vacant due to disability of the governor, the lieutenant governor only acts out the duties of governor. Should both offices be vacant, the president pro tempore of the state senate becomes governor. The position of a lieutenant governor was created in the 1874 Constitution. Prior to then, the Speaker of the Senate would act as governor in cases of vacancy. Originally, the lieutenant governor could only act as governor. It was not until the 1968 Constitution that the lieutenant governor could actually become the sitting governor in that fashion. The office of governor has been vacant for an extended period once before. A 17-day gap in 1848 between the resignation of the previous governor and the swearing in of his acting successor. Governors and lieutenant governors are elected on the same political party ticket. Anti-Masonic, Democratic, Republican, non-Republican, Whig. This is a table of other governorships, congressional and other federal officers, and ranking diplomatic positions in foreign countries held by Pennsylvania governors. All representatives and senators mentioned represented Pennsylvania except where noted. As of December 2020, there are 4 former governors of Pennsylvania who are currently living at this time. The oldest governor of Pennsylvania being Ed Rendell. The most recent death of a former governor of Pennsylvania was that of Richard Thornburg on December 31, 2020.